Um, let's make an Ed Sheeran album. So first you need to have some kind of title for your album that has to do with math. So, alright, so this Ed Sheeran album is going to be called Negative B plus or minus square root of B squared minus 4AC over 2A, the album. Okay, so after this, you're going to figure out what kind of songs you're going to have on the album, and it doesn't really matter like how they come to fruition. Just sort of get yourself an outline of different genres and song types, and then you're gonna fit those types. Some kind of acoustic ballad, just straight up what Ed Sheeran is known for. Hippity hop acoustic ballad. Let's do some kind of like song that fits the current mold, current trend of things. So right now it's island infused, Caribbean sort of feels. So let's do Drake ripoff. Alright, so I have the full track list for Negative B plus or minus square root of B squared minus 4AC over 2A, the album. So we're going to go ahead and just get started with the first song. Now, the great thing about Ed Sheeran songs is that because he's kind of in the realm of pop these days, he does use a lot of the same chords. The songs that I actually really like by him are the ones that don't really follow the same formula. So it's like, oh, that sounds kind of fresh and new. So for example, Supermarket Flowers. But for the most part, you have a lot of 4-chord structures that I can go ahead and run through right now. So one that he often uses is D major because his vocal range is really easily adaptable to all the chords in this scale. So the chords in D major, pop chords would be D major, then B minor, G major, and then A major. You might recognize this being the chord progression of Thinking Out Loud, but also Castle on the Hill. So we can go ahead and start with an acoustic ballad. So for a good acoustic ballad Ed Sheeran song, you basically want to talk to a girl and reference things about her, usually about body parts, drinking, and memories you have with her. Your eyes sparkle when we've been drinking. That's when your father walked in and kicked me out. Relatable stuff, guys. I'm a person, and then you would say, as I crawled out the window, when can I see you again? The way your mouth moved when you said these words made my skin tingle. A big chorus where you sing notes that are somewhat out of your range unless you do a falsetto, so you kind of have to really scream and like get this like gut-wrenching, you know, like you don't know anything about us, anyone. So the third song is gonna be like Drake but not. So what you first have to establish is the constant drum beat that's never gonna stop, and you just play on top of it. It never changes, it's just the same thing. And I know that it's supposed to be like influenced by Caribbean and island styles, but they often use a lot of polyrhythmic stuff, whereas to be influenced by this kind of style, you just have the same freaking Here's the drum beat. I'm gonna edit this really well. So here's the drum beat. G chord progression, which is G, E minor, C major, D major, but you're gonna make it all minor so it sounds nice and spicy, you know what I mean? To get this kind of feel, you have to understand the timing of this song. So I'm gonna play it straight up and then you'll see what I mean. So it's she drank her old-fashioned with a twist, and I like it like that. And so once you establish, you know, what's going on in the song, you're gonna then progress into the higher register of your voice. She likes the way she moved outside on my body. Alright, I got a sick beat going for this hip-hop acoustic ballad. as best friends back when we were young, and now that we're grown up, I see how hot you got, and I wanna know, can I be your man? Can I be your lover, man? Can you see how I'm rapping? It's pretty cool, because you thought I was just a singer. No, I'm just a man who likes to fill up space with bars really about nothing. Now I'm singing, and you can't tell if I'm serious, cause now I'm back to rapping, and I'm really cool about it, cause I have a fast delivery, and I don't know how to use it. I know how I can sing to you. And alright, let's do an oddly specific fuck you song. Now for this one, you're gonna want to dial up a sick beat, so we're gonna use the exact same beat that I used for my last video. Hey. It all started when she said she didn't like almonds. I didn't know what to think of her when she said it. Now I regret it. It always took you 37 minutes to shower. I said, that's quite a lot of water you're wasting. Could we use that funds for something else? You always put sausage on your cheese and pepperoni pizza. I never was a sausage man. Now I'm sitting on the corner with a bottle of Jack, and I wonder where it all went wrong. It takes 4 weeks to go. Childhood song, but about being rebellious. For this one, we're gonna talk about at some point you were out with your friends and you broke into a Taco Bell. I had met you, you had just come from across the pond. You were an American girl and you were living in Liverpool, and you came over and you said, let's have something fun. We snuck out back with a bottle of gin and we found our way to a Taco Bell. They were closed at the night because they're not a late night one that sometimes are in the States. You said they have them there. Why do they have them there but not here? We snuck in the back and we said, hallelujah. We're young and free in the back of a Taco Bell. That's where you kissed me. Your skin was so nice, and I, we're in a Taco Bell.